I was watching a video and it was Fox News and they had the comments turned off, like the White House has comments turned off. Why they have the comments turned off, I don't know. I thought it was a free country, but anyway, he was talking about how what was it? Oh, how the country social media was ruining the country. It's not social media is ruining the country. Social media is opening up forums for discussion. Social media is opening up all the different thoughts and things that other people deal with. You wouldn't know about 90% of the stuff you hear about if it wasn't for social media. The problem isn't social media, it's censorship of social media. That's where the problem is. And that's what the government is allowing, which is not supposed to. All this stuff is the Bill of Rights. And they keep going, they keep trying to, I don't know where, it's like they're on a parallel path for the destruction of the Bill of Rights and the Constitution instead of being on the path of the Constitution and the Bill of Rights is what this country is founded on. And they think, well, these guys were like, this was 230 years ago. They can't be as smart as we are now. We have computers. And none of these people built computers. None of these people built all the stuff that are in the automobiles now. None of these people did any of this technology. Now they might vote in one person, but that don't account. And that one person voted in might not be some tech savvy as they try to pass them off as, because that's how politics are. They're gonna like say, oh yeah, we got one person on our side that's a politician, and he was with a tech company, and he could have been with a tech company in the component area where he just solders stuff together, and they're going to say, well, he knows all about it, and then he gets in there and hey, can you Jason Bourne this computer for us? And he'll say, well, I'd have to know the product and the assembly line feature. Anyway, what I'm saying is, it's not social media is the problem. If you don't want to watch what they're talking about, there's a million ways to not listen to us. Delete, find another channel, or whatever it is. I don't know why these people sit around. It's not like you're in a room and they come in and interrogate you and you're getting blasted with communist propaganda, which is what the government and social media is. It's not really social media is doing. It's people that are in censorship of social media are trying to do, is trying to propaganda everybody like communist propaganda, like you're a concentration camp, and tell everybody this is how you have to do it. We have to censor words. We have to censor values. We have to censor all this stuff. Put this aside and just follow this. Follow the new rules, and you all ain't allowed to censor this. It's backwards. Social media is opening up a lot of avenues, and there's a lot of, I mean, look at all the people. I don't know if they were rich before, but there's a lot of people getting rich off social media because they have different values and people want to listen to them. Now, if they're stupid and they, one mistake shouldn't ruin a person's career, especially if it happened 40 years ago. But I mean, if somebody says something, it might have been out of jest, it might have been out of sarcasm, and somebody takes it as, oh, that's truth and that's how he is, and that's, if he was to take his heart out and pull it out of his chest and slam it on a table and interrogate it, that's all that come out of it. It was just the evilest, vilest stuff. And these people, it's, somebody did 40 years ago, and they're trying to claim that, oh, they can't have changed their lives. They're still like that. I don't know where if these people that are accusing other people of mistakes they've made in the past, somebody needs to sit back, and the second they accuse somebody else of something, they should be accused themselves. They should be held accountable for any actions they've done in their life. How many people are like perfect? Well, they do just sit in a corner all their life and hum away and not do anything, just let life pass them by, and then all of a sudden they stood up one day and all the thoughts of society burst into their head and took control of them, downloaded what it wanted, and what it ended up with is anti-constitutional, anti-right. Why would anyone? I made a couple of videos where how could you be against rights? How could anybody be against rights? They're going off the envy of others of change. They think, well, this is our generation. We're going to change something in the Constitution because, the Constitution was changed and that generation changed it, and this is what they turned into. I'll tell you what, people bragging about that they changed the Constitution probably didn't have anything to do with it. I don't care who they are. So, and if they did, it was probably wrong in the first place. Just like all this censorship is wrong. If you shut everybody up, you're not going to know. There's no way for you to change how they think or anything like that. Even if they do take a negative, positive stand for whatever they're speaking about, you don't have any way of saying, hey, it's not find a different avenue. Yeah, it's not social media. It's censorship in social media by certain people of social media or that listen to it. It's just like people trying to personalize government, because that's what it's becoming. It's becoming a personalized government. Every 4 to 8 years, it takes a shift in personalization when a new president gets in, and all these people, and then it just flows to this. Instead of being a country as what a whole of the country needs, not just a few personal groups. A lot of people think the whole country should just change to the individualism. No, you're allowed to be an individual, but it doesn't mean that you have or you need a right. You don't have to have that. You want to be different? Fine. You want to dress, whatever. But that doesn't mean that everybody has to just, they can't have an opinion. Whether it's traditionalized or whatever. I'm against a lot of stuff, but it's traditionalized, and I'll speak against it. But it's not gonna, it's not going to, I'm not looking to say, hey, I need a law written for my opinion. It's my opinion, and I don't care if anybody else agrees with it or not. They should. But anyway, I just thought I'd say that I don't think it's social media. I think it's the censorship of social media is a problem. And there's other people who said this too, but